Ishtar comes with a gamut of accessories, but are they godly enough to do her justice? Let's find out. I just quickly want to thank everyone who voted on the community poll to decide on Ishtar for this week's review. If you voted on either of the Hero Academia boys, they'll still be coming soon, so make sure you're set up to get notifications for those reviews. Let's jump in and take a look at everything that comes with Ishtar. In terms of body parts, she comes with 3 faceplates, 5 right arms, 2 left arms and an extra hand, 3 right legs and 3 left legs. Her accessories are a handheld planet, a star effect, her sword thing, and of course her bow mana, as well as a shooting effect part for it. And it's so big that there's an extra base and some support arms as well. Moving on to the figure itself, Ishtar isn't really wearing anything at all, which is kind of weird in chibi form, but looking past that, there is a lot to like. The gold accents look really nice in contrast against her dark hair and armor. On top of that, her earrings can be moved around, and the hidden joints where her legs meet her torso are especially effective. Getting into her posing options, you can't spell Tosaka Rin without tsundere, and Ishtar comes with everything you need for a bashful pose like this. The star effect is supposed to be for an attack, but hey, I think it looks pretty cute if you stand it up. Pretty much everything else she comes with is to serve creating poses for Ishtar's god side. As she's floating most of the time, it makes sense to pose her in midair, and with midair poses you'll generally want to have one leg bent. So it's a plus to see that she comes with 2, so you'll have plenty of options to mix up her poses. Here's a quick spin of mana before we put the 2 together. Just like with Ishtar herself, the gold detailing is super clean and looks fantastic. The chain here is real, which is a nice detail, but unfortunately it's not very long, which means it isn't compatible with some of the more interesting poses coming up. You'll need to get creative with how you split Ishtar and mana between 2 bases to get things to fit and look right, but when it comes together it looks absolutely epic. Mana is definitely one of the coolest Nendoroid weapons, partially because it's just so huge. Turning the front of the bow and star effects horizontally let you recreate something similar to her art's attack. While I think these poses look great, they really did test my patience because of how weak all of the support arms are compared to the weight of Ishtar and mana. Despite being my favourite, this final midair pose was an absolute pain to get working correctly. It's on the box so it should be doable, but it just didn't work. I had to add an extra support arm just to keep everything from falling, and I'm afraid to touch it at this point. With that being said, this pose is really unique and cool while still being compact if you don't have the space to display mana in its entirety. So for my final thoughts, Ishtar looks great, but she doesn't play great. The small support arms just really aren't suitable for her iconic poses, and even the main arm for Ishtar herself isn't a tight fit. This will lead to a lot of frustration if you want to change poses ever. If you like the look of Ishtar, I say go ahead, just be prepared to spend some time getting her looking nice. Hope you've enjoyed this review. If you found it helpful, consider subscribing and sharing the video. Catch you again in the next one. Bye!